This image shows flowers being shot from a gun. The composition of this image drew me in because the central focus is on the flowers, and the nose and barrel of the gun are out of focus, as well as the background. I liked the way that the bright pink saturated flowers and the bright green of the background compared with the faded brown color of the gun and the hand which holds it. This makes the eye immediately drawn to the flowers. I also noticed that when I look at this image, there's a juxtaposition between the violence of shooting a gun and the peace which flowers symbolize. I believe this image is making a statement about the state of gun violence in our country. It's kind of odd because when I look at this image, I think of the toys that children have or that musicians use, where the fake gun shoots out a bouquet of flowers or streamers, something fun and juvenile. The contradiction of flowers and guns, one beautiful and one violent, is meaningful. When I see this image, I also think of the flowers one would rest on a gravesite, which may show that guns bring mourning. I like the way the flowers are two-tone color, white and pink. It makes me think of how white flowers might be stained with red blood, spilled by the gun. It adds to the symbolism of the relationship between the violence of the gun and the beauty of the flowers. The finger of the hand holding the gun is on the trigger, showing that the gun is being shot, but instead of bullets, it is shooting flowers. In my opinion, this makes a statement that instead of using force and weapons, we should instead use peace, which can be as powerful, as symbolized by the flowers. If I could change anything about this image, I would perhaps make everything but the flowers black and white. That way, it could create a more significant discrepancy between the brightly colored flowers and the gravity of gun violence. As well as that, I believe that the flowers do not necessarily need to be at the center of the image because of the way the eye is naturally drawn to them as the subject. As we learned, the rule of thirds could be used in this image by placing the gun and the flowers on one of the lines instead of at the dead center of the image, creating a more compelling image to look at.